Believing God takes work. When's the last time God asked you to do something and it wasn't already available to you, meaning it was going to take some faith? Faith is the assurance of what you hope for, the certainty of what you do not see. And without faith, Hebrews 11:6 says, it's impossible to please God. Now imagine Abraham. He's God's friend. He's been waiting a long time for a boy. He gets his boy named Isaac. It's a miracle child. The child is a boy of promise, and God wakes Abraham up. Imagine God waking you up and saying, I want you to take your son, your only son, the son whom you love in Genesis chapter 22, and go to the mountain I'm going to show you and sacrifice him there. You say, this doesn't square with the knowledge of God. Why in the world would God ever ask something like that? It's because God was showing Abraham what he was going to do. He was setting an example for what it was going to mean for Jesus to be put to death for our sin. He was allowing his friend Abraham to share in what God the Father was about to go through in sacrificing his own son. Now, of course, Abraham wasn't going to go through with it. God was going to stop him. But Abraham obeyed. Do you know how he did? Hebrews 11:17 says that he reasoned in his heart that God could raise Isaac from the dead. He was going to go through with it. He believed that if God called him to it, that God had a way through it. My friend, what do you do when God asks you to do what seems to be impossible? Nobody else can agree with. Who was Abraham going to tell? Who was he going to share the story that somebody believed? And yet you're supposed to obey God. When you choose to hear the voice of God and you obey him, regardless of the circumstance, whether it makes sense, you have to reason inside of you that God's going to make a way. So when God asks you to do something, do you go into doubt? Do you go into worry? Do you go into fear? Or do you say to God, you know what? I believe you because I know you can accomplish all things. And even if it isn't what his will is, in what you reason, Isaac wasn't raised from the dead. He still was believing the right thing of God. If God asks you to do it, then believe rightly of him. And God is going to carry you through. Obey him, and by faith, watch Jesus work.